And I was just recently thinking about, I must have been about 18, 19 years old, uni student studying jazz music, and like I'd playing like tiny jazz clubs around London to like try and earn some P's and that, and like enjoy myself or whatever. You know the vibe, like play from like 11 till 3 o'clock in the morning, you get your £40, you catch the bus home, do you know what I'm saying? It was one of them types of night, yeah? And I played, yeah, with this trio, and someone came up to me afterwards and was like, yo, I love your playing, I love the vibe and that. I work at a studio. If you ever want to record any songs, just let me know. And I was like, well, I've got this band, you know. We met in a youth club and we'd love to record some songs. He was like, yeah, man, cool. Just give me an email, I'll send you the address and we'll get on with it. So I was like, all right, cool. I told the boys, I was like, yo, guys, I don't want us to get too ahead of ourselves, but it's happening, you know. It's kind of happening. It's getting real. So the day came. It was recording day, and we got into TJ got his license first. So we all got into TJ's car. Managed to fit in a keyboard, drum kit, 5 musicians and saxophones and everything. We all got in the car, and we drove. And it was kind of like all I had was this guy. His name was Matt. I said like, this guy I met in a bar called Matt said we could record. This is the address. That's all I had. So we're driving, and the closer we get, you know when you're driving somewhere and you can just tell by the area we're not meant to be here. Like, the houses were looking nicer, things were looking grander, cars were looking better. You know when you're embarrassed of your car because of the area you're in? It was one of those moments. And the closer we got, the weirder it got. And then the GPS kind of said, you know, you've now reached your destination. I was like, all right, cool. This doesn't look right. And then, out of nowhere in the distance, I see this young smiling face. It was Matt. He told the truth. Matt's like, yeah, you're in the right place. Come in, come in. Welcome to Abbey Road Studios. Matt worked at Abbey Road and just let us record. It was like the middle of the night because they were like recording James Bond or something. So it was kind of like, yo, this is very, very illegal. You've got about 4 hours. Set up your instruments, because that's included in the 4 hours. Play your songs and get out. It was like, cool. So we sat in a circle. We just played the songs. Bang, 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 bang. And that was that. Couple days later, Matt sends an email, and that was our first ever EP entitled Chapter 7. And the reason moments like that come to mind when you're having moments like this is some of those moments when we were playing as kids in jazz clubs. It was tough. Sometimes you're playing your instrument thinking this is never going to work out. I sound dry, no one's here, it's whack, blah, blah, blah. But one of those low feelings that you get sometimes, you have to hold on to them, because one day you'll be somewhere else in your life and you'll look back at that and be able to smile about it. Do you hear what I'm saying? And that's beyond just music. That can happen in any walk of life. You might go through a dark patch, but you just keep strong and enduring that, and one day you'll be able to look at that dark patch and smile and be like, look guys, we're at the blue note. Do you hear what I'm saying, fam? So that really and truly is the message of the whole Ezra Collective music. That you hold on to that thing, and that dark patch will one day become something you can look at. And that thing I'm talking about is joy. When you've got joy in your heart and your soul, the sad times are more manageable, because you know one day you'll get out of it. Do you hear what I'm saying? I don't know what you woke up like this morning. Personally, I woke up feeling amazing because it was like, I'm in New York again. But some of you might have woken up and you're just thinking, I'm sad, I'm not happy, I'm definitely not going to this gig, I bought tickets 2 months ago. You might have had that feeling. But what I'm saying is, inside that sadness, there is joy there somewhere. Sometimes you just have to look a little deep to find it. Do you hear what I'm saying, fam? And so I'm going to take this opportunity to give everyone an open invitation to discover joy in your heart right now, because we're about to turn this place into a temple of joy. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying, Blue Note? The thing about the emotion of joy is it's easier expressed when you stand up. So let's all get off to our feet. I know it was a jazz club and you paid for a seat, but now we're going to turn it into a disco. Do you hear what I'm saying? Who's ready to dance with the Ezra right now? Because that's what's about to happen. This next song we're about to have a good time to encapsulates all the emotions I'm talking about. This track is entitled You Can't Steal My Joy. God bless.